Hey Rick, let's show everybody how the vacuum sealer works, and especially we've got all these great breakfast sausages made here, patties for in the morning. So let's vacuum seal them up here.
That sounds good. So what we're using today is the Nesco VS-12 vacuum sealer. This is a deluxe vacuum sealer. It has 2 pumps in it. It has a dual seal bar and a built-in storage for your bags as well. So this is a bag roll, and it has a built-in cutter. So like I said, I like to do about 6. So I'm just gonna pull this out about to right there. That's about 6.
Okay.
And all I gotta do is run my cutter across. And
Cuts it that easy.
that easy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in here, and I take that bag and I put it right up to those tabs right there, and I close it. And one of the things I really like about this, when I'm doing my processing, I can lock my sealer down with my elbow.
Nice.
Yeah,
You don't have to touch anything.
This is something that comes out of experience too. When you're taking and your vacuum sealer needs 2, and you're pushing down and your fingers are sliding off every single time, that's an awfully nice thing. So what I'm doing right here is we have a manual seal. I'm just gonna push that, and you see there's a timer on the top. It's gonna count down. When that counts down to 0, that will have a double seal in it, and that side of the bag will be ready, and we're ready to put in our 6 patties.
And basically it's sealing it by heat?
That's correct. So those 2 seal bars actually will heat up. There's pressure from the top and the bottom. They heat up, they slightly melt the plastic that's part of the bag, and that makes a total seal. So you'll see right now we're back down to 0. I can lift this back up.
Should you wait a minute before you move that seal?
Actually, no, you don't have to, because
Really?
it takes into account the heating process, which happens in
And the
about
cooling
and the cooling process
Wow.
to make sure it's done. Now we have a nice solid seal on there. That side is done, and this side's open. So what we're going to do now is take our patties in there. We're just going to slide them in all the way to the back. And I want to see if I can get 3 in like that. And the last one's going to go in just like this. Now, I've got a good piece right here. Now, I'll tell you where most guys go wrong on their sealing is they get a little bit of food inside of here, a little bit of moisture inside of here, and that can cause a problem for you. You want to make sure that's really clean. So I like to keep a little paper towel around if I need to, and if I see that there's any liquid or moisture in there,
Wipe it down.
I'll wipe it down, and that solves 99% of any sealing issues you might have. Again, I got that bag going all the way up into those tabs, closing it down, sealing it, and then I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to want to say, okay, I'm sealing. I want to go dry, and I'm going to hit start. Ready to go? All right, so we've got the bag in there, ready to go. All we have to do is hit vac seal. Now I want you to have that the entire time. Just allow us
Right,
to. Yeah,
right.
that-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
let-
we'll speed that up big time. Right.
All right, so we've kind of down to 0, and we're ready to go. Lift that up. We've got a good seal on there, and now.
Oh, that looks good.
And what I do is I grab a Sharpie. I take my Sharpie on there. I write across there breakfast sausage. I might even put the number 6 on there. I know I got 6 patties in there. Throw that in the freezer, and we're good to go.
You can stack a lot of breakfast sausages with that vacuum sealer in a freezer.
Exactly.
That's the great part about vacuum sealing anything.
And obviously, it protects it from freezer burn, keeps oxygen out, lets it last a lot longer. And like you said, it's just really easy to organize.